In this video, I will show you exactly how to backup and restore your WordPress website using a free plugin called UpdraftPlus. And without wasting time, let's get started. The first thing you need to do is log into your admin area of your WordPress website and then come to plugins and select add plugin. Now in the search bar, search for UpdraftPlus. Now install this first plugin and also activate this plugin. This is one of the most trusted backup plugin with over 3 million active installations. Once the plugin is activated, we're going to come down to settings, and before we take a backup, we're going to navigate to this settings bar. Alright, so the first option says files backup schedule. Now you're going to select how often you want to backup your websites. For example, we have manual, we have every 2 hours, every 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, daily, weekly, fortnightly, and monthly. Now this doesn't really matter unless you update your files regularly. But for this tutorial, let's say daily. Let's go with daily. And also it also says that how often do you want to, how many backups do you want to retain before they get deleted automatically. So the default option we have here is 2. We're going to leave it as that. And for the next option, it says database backup schedule. How often do you want to back up your database? So let's say you have an online store, or let's say you have a blog website where you update your website frequently, every now and then. You will want to choose something like daily or maybe every 12 hours. But for this tutorial, we're going to go with daily. And let's choose 10 for our backups, because we update our website frequently. We want to have many backups to fall back to in case anything goes wrong. All right. Let's just come down to the remote storage option, because this plugin also gives us the opportunity to back up our website to a local, to a remote storage of our choice instead of locally on our PC. So what we're going to do now is to choose Google Drive. And before we move on, let me just click on Save Changes just to be sure that our progress is getting saved. All right. Now that we've clicked on Save Changes, the settings has been saved. We're just going to sign in with Google, and we're going to choose our preferred accounts for this plugin. For my own case, I'm going to choose the THEWPBRO. Now click on continue. Alright, it says UpdraftPlus already has some access, and we can see the 2 services that it can access. I already gave this permission because I've tested this plugin before. But for your own case, you're going to see a checkbox here that you need to click, and just click on continue. So the setup has been completed successfully. We're just going to click on this complete setup button to finalize everything. Okay, so what we're going to do is to come to settings, and we're going to scroll down, and in this section it says include in files backup. So we want to back up our plugins, our themes, and then our uploads. So inside the uploads, we have some exclusions here that should not be backed up. So let's say you don't want to back up the mp3 folders, mp3 files on your websites. You're going to click on add exclusion rule, and we're going to exclude with extension. So you can exclude mp3. Okay, mp3, click on add exclusion rule. We can also exclude, let's say we want to exclude PDFs. So let's just type in PDF and add exclusion rule. So this is how this feature works. And we have other ones like this, but we're not going to touch anything there. And let's just scroll down and click on Save Changes. Alright, we're done with the settings. Let's go back to backup and restore. And let's actually take our first backup. I have 2 backup here when I was testing the plugin on this website. So we're just going to ignore that, and we'll just come to our backup now. Click on backup. Alright, it says take a new backup. We're going to include our database in this backup. We're going to include our files in this backup, and also we're going to send this backup to our remote storage, which is Google. And also you can tick this option if you want this backup to be deleted manually. So for any reason you might have, let's say you just finished building the website brand new, and you want to have a backup of when you just created the website fresh from the start, you can tick this option. That's how you're going to get that. So let's just uncheck this, and let's click on backup now. So the backup process is starting. It says creating file backups. Just wait for it to do its thing. Alright, so it says backup has finished running. We can click on this close, and by the time we scroll down, let's just click on rescan remote storage. We can see our backup here, which is this one. By the time we come to our Google Drive also, on our Google Drive, let's refresh our Google Drive. We can see a new folder here. By the time we open this folder, we're going to see our backed up websites. So here we have this is the database backup, this is the plugins folder, this is the uploads, and yep, this is everything that has been successfully backed up on our Google Drive. All right, so let me just close this tab and let's come back here. So let's say your website ran into a problem. Let's say you were hacked and you want to restore a backup option. You want to restore a backup points. So what we're going to do is to come down here, click on restore, and then you're going to choose the components to restore. Let's say you want to restore, let's say you want to restore our plugins, the themes, the uploads, and let's say you just want to restore everything back to how it was before. You're going to tick everything, click on next, and it's downloading the backup files if needed. So what we're going to do is to click on restore, and we're going to wait for the plugin to restore our website back to how it was before. So it says restore successful. Now we can go back to UpdraftPlus configuration. So that is how we can back up and also restore our websites in case anything happens. Let's say you get hacked or your server crashed or anything happened to your website. And also another way which we can use to back up our websites is by coming here to click on upload backup files, and then you can just manually download the files and upload it here, just in case if you can't find any backup option for you to download right here. So that is it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, if you learned something in this video, make sure to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you found this video helpful, and also drop a comment if you have any questions for me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.